A massive Sauce Gardner contract extension could be incoming next season, as Jalen Ramsey just signed a record-breaking deal, making him the highest-paid cornerback in the NFL, and we're going to see how Joe Douglas responds to pay the New York Jets' arguable best player on the team, and we're going to break it all down. So what's up, guys? Welcome back to Jets Digest. It's Matt and Chris. We're back, and we're going to jump right into the video as we always do, because Jalen Ramsey just got paid a wild amount of money. Once again, is the highest paid cornerback in the NFL, and with Sauce Gardner waiting in the wings to get a contract extension next season, we could be looking at him signing one of the biggest deals for a defensive back that we have ever seen. Matt, what are you thinking about this?
Well, I think this deal definitely shows that the price of Sauce Gardner for this year, next year, the year after that, whenever Joe Douglas decides to pay him, has definitely gone up. Just this week, we've seen Patrick Surtain get paid and Jalen Ramsey get paid, showing that the NFL is making it a higher priority to pay their top corners. And Sauce Gardner certainly looks like the top cornerback in the league. Last year, when he was a rookie, he was the first rookie since Ronnie Lott, one of the best defensive backs of all time, to become a first-team All-Pro as a rookie. But not even Ronnie Lott was a first-team All-Pro in his second year as well. That's what Sauce Gardner did, the only player since the 1970 AFL-NFL merger. And he is looking like he's going to sign a big deal in the future. Now,
You can keep going if you want.
Yeah, so the NFL has what's starting to happen with these contracts is the new guy gets paid, gets the top of the market deal. He sets the line for everyone else. And then the next guy who gets paid a little bit above that, a little bit above that, a little bit above that. But I think what Sauce Gardner might be entitled to is going to be a little bit different. I think it's going to look like the Aaron Donald contract, where Aaron Donald got paid way more than the second highest paid defensive tackle. And then the rest of the defensive tackles, including the Jets' Quinnen Williams, they were all pretty much fighting over second place. So that whenever someone else came up on a contract year, when it's Chris Jones, he signed the number, and then Chris Jones actually had the second most, but everyone, they kept jumping over that second highest spot instead of the first highest spot. And since Sauce Gardner, like I've talked about, his historically good cornerback play, I think is going to give him the highest contract in the league for a cornerback, and I don't think any other cornerback is going to be close.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely think it's become hard to debate anything outside of the fact that Sauce Gardner is the best cornerback in the NFL. I'd say there's a very, very good argument that he's the best defensive back in football. And when you look at the contract that Jalen Ramsey signed, 3 years, and for anyone who watches Knicks Digest, you know I'm blind, so I have to lean in. 3 years and $72 million overall. And on top of that, guys, Sauce Gardner then went on Twitter and posted this saying, praise God, he knows what's coming. Sauce Gardner's very aware of what is going down. And to take a look at his financials real quick, he's going into the third year on his contract, obviously his third NFL season. After this, it'll be the first season that he's getting paid over $1 million. Next season is when he can sign that contract extension. You know it's coming. You know how much the Jets value Sauce. They picked him 4th overall? Yeah, they picked him 4th overall. Obviously, they knew something that most people didn't. I think going into last season, most people were still on the side that Pat Surtain was the best corner in the NFL. I feel like Sauce has taken that. And Sauce, maybe the most valuable contract in the NFL right now, still getting paid under $1 million per year, which is absolutely insane. Matt does not like that take of mine. But just to talk a little bit more about the financials of this, here are the highest paid cornerbacks in the NFL on a per year basis right now. Jalen Ramsey getting $24.1 million. Right after Surtain got $24 per year. Jair Alexander getting $21 million. AJ Terrell getting $20.25. And then Denzel Ward getting $20.1. Matt, break it down for me. Where's Sauce ending up for all this? And also, if you want to get into the value thing, we could always talk about that too. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, absolutely right. Like, especially when looking at Sauce, who is essentially just able to show Jets fans that somehow, some way, after not that much time, there is a guy who will be coming for Darrelle Revis's spot as the greatest corner in Jets history. I think Sauce arguably on his way to doing that as long as he sticks around, unlike Revis, who obviously left and went off on some excursions. But to some teams where it really hurt to see Darrelle Revis play for. Yeah, that never happened. Also, that contract never happened either. There was never a second contract. It didn't happen. We didn't see it. He did. Lifetime Achievement Award that I'm okay with personally, especially because, well, they then paid Tremaine. Was it Tremaine Johnson? Yeah. Yeah. He took the money, then instantly forgot how to play football, which was upsetting. Darrelle Revis, it's just he lost half a step, but it's okay. Lifetime Achievement Award, and the Jets were bad anyway. But, look, long story short here, Sauce Gardner's going to get paid. I agree with you. It's not going to be right above Jalen Ramsey. Sauce is going to get paid somewhere in the 27, 28, 29 million range. And, I mean, he deserves it. Like, most likely, we have not seen the ceiling of who Sauce Gardner is as a cornerback, which is absolutely terrifying for anyone going against him. The way that he just gives absolute hell to anyone who he guards has been shocking to watch. From day one, he has been one of the best defensive backs in the NFL. He has just shown up and really changed this Jets defense, and they value this secondary so much just as a unit in general. I mean, taking a look just throughout all this, as BetMGM mentioned, Sauce Gardner's out there looking at Jalen Ramsey's contract, and also just it makes you wonder, like, the future of this Jets team. You're looking at this defense; they're young too. Like, yeah, Mosley's older, but if Quincy Williams is going to be able to repeat that breakout year that he had last year, Quinnen Williams in the prime of his career, still pretty young. Also, you got DJ Reed, obviously a bit older. The Jets brought him in externally. But the Jets have had a lot of internal growth when it comes to their best defensive players. Michael Carter just got paid. We're going to do a whole video breaking that one down. But first of all, I just love to watch this be a homegrown thing because it's like, it's not really the quick fix thing when the Jets were just so bad they're trying to do anything to help. This is going correctly, it feels like. And honestly, I'm a huge fan of these moves. I'm a huge fan of paying Sauce, whatever, because at the end of the day, you need this man to anchor your defense, or specifically your secondary. When you have Quinnen Williams and Sauce Gardner together, it is reminiscent of Donald and Ramsey. Mm-hmm. I'm really excited to see what Sauce Gardner looks this year, not just on the football field, but on the golf course also. So this will be exciting to watch. Guys, let us know what you think in the comments down below. Like this video, turn on post notifications, subscribe, all that. We got our faithful 8 subscribers right now, the faithful 8. And we are just going to keep going from here. You don't want to miss a video. More of this coming. Guys, you know the drill. Like, subscribe, post notifications. Have a great day, guys, and go Jets.